Good morning, children, or good afternoon. Today we're going to list and define vocabulary words that have to do with least common multiple and greatest common factor vocabulary. So please get out your notebooks and you'll be copying down this information. The first vocabulary word we're going to talk about today is a composite number. A composite number is a number that has more than two factors. So the example I chose was 12 because we know that the factors of 12 include 1 and 12, 2 and 6, and 3 and 4. Because there's more than just itself and the number 1 is the factor, that's considered a composite number. The opposite of a composite number is called a prime number. And a prime number is a number that has only two factors, meaning the only factors that a prime number has is 1 and itself. So here we have 13 as an example, and 1 and 13 are the only factors that can go into 13 evenly, meaning without a remainder and without a decimal as the answer. The way I keep composite and prime separated, or to remember them, is that composite is a longer word. And because it's a longer word, it will have more factors in the product. Prime is smaller, so we know that it'll only have two factors that result in the product. So prime has the smaller amount of letters, so there's a smaller amount of factors. Composite has a large amount of letters in the word, and so it has larger amount of factors that represent that product. The next two vocabulary words we're going to talk about are factors and multiples. These are included together too because they're so closely related. A factor are numbers multiplied together to create products. So when we look at the number sentence 2 times 3 equals 6, the 2 and the 3 are considered factors because when you multiply them together, you get the product of 6. The last vocabulary word to share is multiples. And multiples is basically a synonym, and we know that a synonym is a word that means the same as another word. A synonym for multiple would be product. The multiples are the product or the answer to a multiplication problem. So as we go back to our example of 2 times 3 equals 6, we know that 6 is the multiple. So at this point, we will review our vocabulary words, and we are going to start to apply them to our least common multiple examples and our greatest common factor examples.